Hi, Miss Aarti. How are you doing today?
I'm really good. Thank you, Afreen, for checking. I'm really good, excited.
Miss Aarti, your journey with Zenith has been one of true internal transformation, which is why I'm very excited to get in on this interview with you. Thank you for taking out your time tonight. Let's go ahead and begin by introducing yourself.
My name is Aarti Khattar, and I work for an organization which is a biopharma, which deals into the rare diseases, indirectly or directly helping the society. And I'm very committed and a dedicated professional. Whatever task is given to me, I completed till the T. That's Aarti.
What a beautiful description that is. And you've lived a very, fulfilled, accomplished life up until Zenith, Miss Aarti. So I'm very curious to know, how was life before Zenith?
My life before Zenith, for sure, was quite difficult in terms of going through a lot of challenges and not getting the full respect at personal or a professional level. And one odd day, I was just sitting and scrolling some LinkedIn, social media websites, and I saw Gurleen ma'am's video that really inspired me. Without giving a second thought, I just thought to just enroll myself and check it out. What is there that I can transform my journey through this course?
My favorite part of your journey, Miss Aarti, has been that it's been very internalized. Your entire story of transformation has been more about yourself and less about the people around you. And that is what my next question to you is going to be about. Especially when you talk about this after a certain age or in a certain professional setting, in any kind of professional setting, the world focuses on only external communication. People try to focus on their vocabulary and their grammar, their clarity in communication, and those are all essential parts. But I think a lot of times we miss to understand how important internal communication is. Through the journey that you have undergone over the last 12 weeks, what have you realized is the importance of internal communication when it comes to establishing a connection and maintaining your relationships with the people in your life?
So, what has really changed for me is that I have gained a lot of clarity on my purpose and the passion. And now I'm really working towards a career actually that aligns my values. And I'm looking at the things with a different lens. I have improved my communication skills and now I'm able to articulate my ideas clearly. I have developed strong leadership skills and I'm able to effectively achieve my goals by using the techniques through this course. And the way Gurleen ma'am has taught us, if I just want to give you an example, like it's not done unless it's done. That line actually touches your heart. And it's in every situation, you are like reminding yourself with some quote, with some techniques which she has taught us, like not to do list. And I think through those techniques, it is really, really helping my journey. And on a day to day basis, I'm applying those techniques and full gratitude to the entire team. Yeah.
Absolutely, Ms. Aarti. I love how, with your journey, of course, the perception of the people around you has drastically changed. But more than that, the perception that you had of yourself has also undergone a tremendous shift. And I think there's nothing more important than that, that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you feel like, oh, I am very proud of this person. I love this person. I love who I am right now. And I think that shift in your journey has been the biggest source of happiness for us getting to witness it. Would you like to talk about how that has shifted, how you used to look at yourself earlier, and how your affection to yourself has changed now?
Yeah, sure. So before joining Zenith, I used to like ponder my ways of working, that I was struggling to find purpose and direction. And I was always wanting and eager to learn and grow into a meaningful impact. Wherever, whatever I'm doing, I have a meaningful impact. So I was searching for a learning community that shared my values and passion, and a platform that would really challenge me and become a better version of myself. And then, for sure, as I said earlier, that I discovered about this program. And what has changed for me, it is I've developed innovative problem solving skills, the approach, the challenges, the creativity, the enthusiasm, I would say, looking at the things from the different perspectives, changing the lens. I think it has really, really helped me, my team members, my family members. My colleagues see me as a confident leader, whereas before I was a bit hesitant. They respect me for my assertiveness, whereas they saw me that I used to be very passive and accommodating. Now they see me as a team player who collaborates effectively. Whereas before, they used to see me as individualistic, competitive. And if I really talk about my family members, they appreciate my improved version of Aarti 2.0 openness. They see me as resilient, better able to equip and handle the challenges and small things, not getting hyper, taking a pause and moving ahead. So that is what I would say, Afreen.
Beautiful. And I think what I find really incredible, Miss Aarti, is that you came into this program looking for better communication skills. And what you got instead was communication intelligence. And now that you have undergone this journey, now that you know what communication intelligence is, what would you say to people who ask about the difference between communication skills and communication intelligence?
For me, I think I would express I'm very much happy and I'm very much accomplished through this journey of course, and I'm very grateful and humbled. I would say I'm ready to take on the world with my new found of communication intelligence. The sense of accomplishment is quite exciting to me, and with the knowledge that I've invested in myself and my relationships, I feel that I'm like on the top of the world with a clear vision and strong voice. And I'm so lucky to have Gurleen ma'am and the entire Zenith team, and especially Gurleen ma'am being a mentor. And she's a true leader, and she's not, I would say, a mentor. She's like a role model and a lifelong coach. She has shown me the power of effective communication and also has helped me develop those skills and confidence to succeed, cheering me, pushing me, coming out of my comfort zone, making a lasting impact on my life, which I aspire to pay it forward and make a similar difference in others. So I would say people who are struggling with their internal communication should join this course and look out for their transformation like I have done it. And I would say the qualities of the coach, the empathy, the wisdom, the real authenticity, I would say patience. I haven't seen all those qualities in a leader or a coach who has so much of a positive energy, which really gives you a clarity that, okay, you can do it. So, my message to the community is if you're facing those challenges and you want to really transform your lives, please join this course and get yourself transformed.
And following up on that, Miss Aarti, let me ask you this. This course requires quite the investment of time, energy, and of course, resources. And a lot of times people wonder, would it be worth it? Would those 12 weeks be worth it? What would you say to that?
I would say yes, it's definitely worth it. And if you're not able to do it, be very transparent to the coach, to the mentor. You will get your deeper self awareness. You will get the holistic impact, how you are moving forward. The personalized guidance which has been given, like the affirmation, the confidence, and that confidence is taking you to the next level. I have experienced a significant increase in confidence, the self assurance, and exceeding my initial expectations. And when I say holistic impact, the entire program focus on emotional intelligence, empathy, conflict resolution, which has a positivity impacted in, I think, for me in all areas of life and not just only in my professional career. So the
And
positive
that brings me
impact,
to,
yeah.
yes, no, no, please go ahead.
So the positive impact of the program has extended beyond me. And also, when I really reflect on and when I interact with my leadership in my corporate world, the colleagues, they are really noticing it. So that is what makes you feel really proud, happy, contented.
My favorite part in what you said, Miss Aarti, is the fact that your transformation has a ripple effect in the people around you as well. And not just in terms of the fact that they feel proud of you or they see a difference in you, but also to the fact that because of you, they experience a certain level of happiness. Because of you, they are inspired to change and transform and be better versions of themselves. And I think there is no greater form of transformation than that, where without even actively trying to teach someone to be better, you yourself act as a source of learning and inspiration for other people. And I think that's the greatest form of it. That's the greatest source of it. And that's my favorite part of your journey as well. Miss Arti, this has been a very insightful interaction. And, you know, I would go on asking you questions because your journey has been so wonderful. But I understand that we're on a time crunch. So allow me to ask you this last question. And to quite an extent, you've already answered it. But let me ask you this one question, which is arguably the most important question of this interview. Throughout this journey, Ms. Aarti, at the center of your growth has been your mentor, Gurleen ma'am. And you've been a very accomplished person in the past. I'm sure you've undergone a lot of trainings. You've experienced a lot of mentors and trainers. What makes Gurleen ma'am stand out as a mentor?
I think there are some qualities as a mentor and as a coach. So, her unique blend of expertise. She combines the communication intelligence with a deep understanding of human behavior, making her guidance is very, very impactful and quite comprehensive. The personalized approach, I would say. She tailors the coaching to each and every individual's need, the learning style, the holistic perspective. She considers the whole person's personal as well as professional and also helps the individual growth across the areas of life. Her empowering mindset. She focuses on empowering you with all the skills, the confidence, the self awareness, rather than just simply offering advice and solutions. I think it's a very, very unique in her coaching. She's very supportive yet challenging. She strikes the perfect balance between encouragement and a very constructive feedback. She gives you a push, and why? Because she wants you to grow while making you feel quite safe and supported. Last but not least, she's very authentic in her connection. She builds genuine relationships with her students and making the coaching experience feel collaborative and quite friendly. That's all.
I resonate with everything that you have said, Ms. Sarli. I think one of the favorite things I liked about what you said was the fact that she's a very hands-on mentor. She does not believe in theoretical instructions or philosophy. I think that's the greatest strength of she has as a mentor, and that she makes sure that she's giving to us as a part of this program. And that's the fact there's no theory or no philosophy throughout it. There's only practicality and things that you can genuinely apply in your day-to-day life. And I think there's nothing more constructive than that when it comes to a program like communication intelligence. I agree with every word that you said.
And
Thank you so much.
basically, her positive energy, the adaptability, I would say, which actually takes you, it's like attracts the other person who is learning, right? It's not like a fixed mindset that you can't have that flexibility. So with her, I think it gives a lot of clarity, and I would say quite an enthusiastic person, quite enthusiastic and very infectious. Her energy is quite infectious.
One thing that I have noticed about Gurleen ma'am over all these years is the fact that I've never seen her not have faith in someone. Whenever we come across participants, she's irrespective of whether or not they have faith in themselves. Gurleen ma'am is someone who'll always know that this person is a 10 on 10, and if there's anybody who can do it, they are the ones who can do it. And I think that faith plays a very critical role in allowing communication intelligence to be such a transformative program. I completely agree with you.